op een legendarische plek. Want als je in Memphis bent en je hebt Graceland bezocht, zegt iedereen... Ja, dat is leuk dat Graceland. Waar je echt moet zijn, is de Sun Studios. Eigenlijk de plek waar de rock'n'roll is begonnen. De plek waar Elvis zijn allereerste opnames heeft gemaakt. De plek waar... Nou, noem ze maar op. Hier begon het. Ik zit hier met een man genaamd Plash. Hi there.
Hi, Plash Hampton.
You can tell us anything about this legendary place.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, Sun Studio, obviously this would be, I mean, we always say kind of Sam Phillips' shrine that he built originally to cover the blues artists here in town who are basically underrepresented, but in the process of trying to break out blues music into a more mainstream medium, he essentially discovered not only Ike Turner, Rufus Thomas, B.B. King, Howlin' Wolf, but I mean went on to discover Elvis Presley, Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, Roy Orbison, Jerry Lee Lewis, Charlie Rich, Charlie Feathers, Sonny Burgess. I mean, tons and tons of really like immortal names in rock and roll, rockabilly, country. Sort of broke through all of those mediums out from what was music that came out of the poor sort of rural South that a lot of people wouldn't give these artists an opportunity to record. Sam Phillips instead took the opposite way and went out and looked for them, basically always looking for a certain feeling as opposed to like a musical perfection in what he was doing.
So this is the room where he pressed the record button when Elvis did his first ever thing.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been a tape machine just like this. Sam would have recorded to what was an Ampex 351 single track tape machine. The Presto would have been what he cut his masters on. His secondary Ampex, which was for slapback, basically an echo effect, and the RCA 76D radio consolette that he used to mix on. He always said he didn't even hardly believe in the title of producer. You know, he always thought it was more about helping people feel comfortable so that they could give the best performance that they could possibly give.
There's a lot of history here, a lot of great stories. One of them is, of course, the That's All Right Mama story of Sam. He was doing something in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, Sam was kind of for a little while had been trying to get something out of Elvis, who Elvis at the time was sort of fixated on more of like crooner songs, sort of slow ballads, and I think that was what he thought Sam wanted to hear. And so Sam had a few sessions with him, finally called in Scotty Moore, electric guitar player, Bill Black, upright bass player. They had worked with Sam for a while, and that night they ran through a whole bunch of ballads. Sam was sort of fed up with the whole thing, about to send everybody out of here, and the way it gets reported is that Elvis just started goofing around with an old blues standard called That's All Right that he had sung with a kind of a country spin to it, so Scotty and Bill could play with him because they had never heard it. Sam, of course, had heard it his entire life because he grew up obsessed with blues music, and when he finally realized that it was this like fusion of the two genres, he realized that was kind of the thing he had been looking for all night long, so he got Elvis to record it immediately. Ran it that night over to a popular DJ in town, Dewey Phillips, who 3 nights later played it over Memphis airwaves for the first time, and the rest, as they say, is history.
NPO Radio 2.